So now that we are recording, do I have your permission, Mom? Do I have your permission to post this for my YouTube channel?
Yes, you do.
All right. Oh, and you said his name is Ramel?
Ramel.
Ramel. Hi, Ramel. Okay, so I'm gonna sum it up. I'm gonna sum it up. I am a psychic medium, so it means I can read your mind. Okay. Uh,
Lovely.
so um, so yes, I'm a psychic medium. I do speak with spirits. Okay, so let me ask you something, okay? And you can clap if you feel comfortable, you can clap. Okay, so yes, okay, so do you like Batman or Spider-Man? Clap one for Batman, clap twice for Spider-Man.
Spider-Man or Batman?
Neither?
Spider-Man.
He said Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, nice. Okay, nice, 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 same. All right, so let's get started. So I have a few messages written down for you. Something with your dad came up. I wrote confused about dad. It's some confusion about dad.
Yeah.
But before I get into that, I'm just gonna stare at you a little bit because they're speaking. So 1 second, I'm gonna stare at you. It is gonna be a little uncomfortable. That's just how I receive messages, okay? All right, so let me stare at you a little bit. Okay. What does that mean for him? What does that mean? Spirit, what does that mean for him? I don't know what that means. Okay, so then that makes a lot of sense. All right. And it's Miss Direct. Okay. So I wrote that down. So I'm going to be speaking to you and to your mom. All right. Um, so I wrote confused about dad. Dad came up, but there are a lot, like spirit has shown me a lot of question marks about your dad. So I don't know if he's in your life or maybe there's like something with resentment or maybe some anger. Like I'm gonna talk about that a little bit later. Spirit told me in the movie Inside Out. So I don't know if you're a Disney fan. I'm a Disney, if you're a Disney fan, I'm a Disney fan as well. I'm a Disney fanatic. Okay. But something with Inside Out. So let's say you don't feel like speaking to your mom. There are times I don't feel like speaking to my mom. You can, show your mom, whatever emotion you're feeling from the movie Inside Out. So let me give you an example, right? So I'm gonna go on my phone and I'm gonna type in Inside Out just to show you what I'm talking about. Inside Out. I'm gonna type one of the characters on the show. So sometimes this is how I feel in the morning. And her name is discussed in the movie. So let's say you don't feel like speaking to your mom, just show her a picture of whatever emotion you're feeling. All right. You can do that if you feel up to it. All right. So yes, definitely point out whatever emotion you're feeling if you don't feel like speaking, okay? So arcade came up in your energy, so maybe there's something with you wanting to go to an arcade. All right. And then they show me a vision of you at Orlando Studios. I don't know if I mean you're in England. Um, I don't know if you guys have a Disney World over there or maybe like a Universal Studios over there, but it's something with him needing to go to an amusement park. Okay. It's like a stress reliever they're showing me. All right. And then they show me a vision of him on a Harry Potter ride. So he could be a fan of Harry Potter, or maybe their spirit is just trying to let me know that he needs to go to amusement parks. The same way, some of us like to drink wine. Some of us, need to go to yoga. We need to go to Bible study. We need that decompressor. He needs to go to like arcades, amusement parks. Okay. Um, and so the next page I wrote is, would you like to go to the amusement park?
The thing is, he ran away for 5 hours a few weeks ago and he went to an arcade.
He went to an arcade. Okay, yeah, so clap if you want to go to an arcade. Would you like to go to an arcade? Do you feel like clapping? You want to go to an arcade?
Want to go to an arcade? Mm.
What arcade would you like to go to, or what amusement park would you like to go to?
He likes Chesterton and Thorpe Park and all that.
Okay,
That's
that's
what we've
okay.
got over here.
That's okay. All
But
right,
we
but
stopped going. Yeah.
I see that in your energy. Okay, so you will be going to an amusement park, okay? And I can't wait to see pictures of you there. All right. So the dad came up again, all right? And this is when we're kind of transitioning to into more of a serious energy. They said and his name is Ramel.
Yes.
So they said misdirected anger. Okay. He has misdirected anger, but it's not his fault, they're saying. So the vision that they gave me is they're showing me they were and they're showing me it again now. They're showing me a vision of him 3 years old and somebody walks by and snatches his toy and they never give him his toy back. And that moment made him like something with build up, anger build up, or it's something like that. And it feels like that changed the dynamic of everything. Okay. So
Oh.
and it just felt like he never got over someone taking this toy. Okay. So someone could have done something to him and it just like changed, not everything, but changed something for him. All right. And they're saying stress reliever. So he needs to do something with his hands. If he has a fidget toy, it's something with toys for him, an arcade, an amusement park. It's something with him needing to express himself through his hands. All right. So 1 second. 1 second. I have to write something down. Ramel, can you cough for me? Do you feel like coughing?
Can you cough from out?
Thank you. Yeah, so your dad is coming up. How do you feel about your dad? Is he cool? Is he
He doesn't see his dad.
he doesn't see his dad? Okay. So it all right. So spirit, how can we help him? How can we redirect him? How can we redirect? Because they keep telling me there's a missing piece. Okay. Um, so I don't know the reason as to why he doesn't see his dad, but if there are certain things like if you're withholding information from him, spirit says don't let him know. It feels like
Yeah.
he needs to know. He deserves to
Yeah.
know. All right. And it's something with anger. Anger keeps coming up for him. So and it's okay. We get angry. We get angry. Okay. So whenever you get angry, I don't know, something with buying him a toy like to punch, or something with punching or like kicking, screaming, letting him go outside and kick and scream. If you feel like kicking a tree, absolutely do so. I kicked the tree before. I kicked the tree before, and a lot of people looked at me like I was crazy. I'm in a city, but something with releasing. He needs to he needs to release that because it's showing me a vision of a teapot and as it begins to boil it like it makes a screeching noise and he's at that point. So it's in
Oh.
me to like he needs to decompress. Okay, he needs to decompress. So 1 second. I'm just gonna stare at you a little bit more, okay? Just gonna stare at you a little bit more. Needs to hang around friends. Okay, do you have friends?
He has friends at college.
In college? Nice, nice. Do you like them? Are they cool? Can you clap if you like your friends?
You like your friend, Jamel? Yes or no?
Yes.
You like your friends? Nice, nice, nice. Okay. All right. So something with needing to spend more time with his friends, needs a
Oh.
decompressor. Yeah, it's a lot of anger. It's a lot of anger in him. Needs to release this, or it's only gonna get worse, is what they're telling me. Um, well, you might not like this message, Ramel, but I gotta say it. Mom, you might have to force him to do some things that he doesn't want to do. And if he throws a tantrum or if he says disrespectful things to you, try to pay it no mind. But I see you forcing him to do certain things. It's for his greater good, but he's not gonna like it. And I don't know
Uh,
what this is, but they're showing me a nurse forcing a patient to shower, and this patient has, and this is not him, but they're forcing a patient to shower. Like this, let's say this patient that hasn't showered in a week. It's like, no, you are going to shower on my shift. So forcing him to do something. Um, um, Ramel, I'm going to tell on you. I'm sorry. I'm going to tell on you right now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but this is what they're giving me. Mom, if you work and you leave him home alone, Spirit is saying stop that. There's something with distrust. They're saying distrust. Ramel, I love you, but I
it's
gotta say this. I wouldn't trust him. I know that sounds terrible to say, and I'm kind of like snitching on you in front of you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me, but I wouldn't trust him. It's something with when you're at, like, let's say you're at work. If you have the money to afford this, Spirit is saying get an aid. Uh, um, Go through an agency, something with he needs an aid. It's like he needs like 24-hour service, it feels like I don't know. Up to no good, Spirit said. Up to no good. Okay. I do want to say he is aware of everything he's doing. Ramel, I love you. I'm sorry. This is what they're giving me. I know I'm snitching on you. I'm snitching. He is
um,
fully aware of everything he's doing. Okay. So if excuse his behavior, Spirit is saying don't. I know spirits are a little bit stern. They're a little bit stern with him today. I know, I'm sorry. But this is what they're giving me. And it's only to protect him. It's only to protect him, okay?
yeah, like
All
when he
right,
runs away.
because he runs away. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I just have to stare at you, Ramel. I'm sorry. I know you're mad at me. I know. I snitched. I know. I know. Don't beat me up. Don't beat me up. Um, Ramon, what's your favorite movie? So I can make a connection to your voice. What's your favorite movie? Do you have a favorite movie? Huh?
I think it's Mr. Bean, but I
Mr.
don't.
Beamer.
Mr. Bean.
Mr. Bean? Why do
I
you like
think.
Mr. Bean? I think he passed away, right?
Did it?
Did he pass away? Did he pass
I
away?
don't think so.
Oh, okay. Oops. What's your favorite scene in Mr. Bean? Okay.
Uh,
No, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'm trying to hear his voice so I can hear more messages in his voice, but that's perfectly fine. All right. So I know you don't have much time. I'm gonna give you a few more messages if they give it to me. All right. I have to stare at him. Okay, mom. So spirit is saying needs help. So you might need some help, okay? You might need some help with him. Something with I think it's best if he gets an aid, you know, if your health insurance covers that, your insurance, covers that, whatever. It's something with he needs to be watched. Ramel, listen, we love you. I don't like that you're running out of the house. I don't like that. What if something happens to you? How am I gonna be able to chat it up with you? Come on, you can't be doing that. We love you. People are scary out here. So let's say you feel like running away because your mom, you know, made you upset. Can you please, as I was saying earlier, go on your iPad, your phone, and type in, let's say, inside out anger. All right, as I'm doing it right now. Please. If you don't feel like telling her why, explaining to her as to why you're angry with her, that's fine. But show her things like this, okay? You can print hundreds of, pictures of anger out and paste it all over the house, but running away, we can't have you do that, Papa. We can't. All right. So like, print things out like this, put it in front of her door, put it under her door, let her know you're angry with her. We're running away. We can I'm trying to redirect you to express your feelings in a more healthier way, because it feels like maybe you're running away because something's bothering you, maybe someone made you upset, it's something like that. So there's a need for you to print out things and just paste it around the house. Like paste it as in, like tape, I'm sorry, tape it around the house. All right, tape it around the house. For running away, no, 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 no. That's a no-no. That's a no-no. Okay. So I'm gonna ask spirits, what energy will you be in if you run away again? Okay. So spirit, what energy, Ramel? So spirit, what energy will Ramel be in if he runs away again? What energy will he be in if he runs away again? All right, so they're showing me a vision of the cops at your door, and it's
Yeah.
something with, let's say your mom works for the government, or it's something. I don't know if you guys have ACS over there, but it's something with your mom will get in trouble. Your mom will get in trouble. She might lose her job. That means no money is coming in the house, no money for video games. So please, Ramel, if you feel like running away again, just lock your door and blast music. If you feel like running away again, just show her, hey, listen, I don't feel like speaking to you right now, but I'm showing you that I'm angry, okay? Because that's the energy you will be in. The cops will be at your door and your mother will get in trouble. And we don't want your mom to get in trouble. You love your mom, right? Can you clap if you love your mom? Do you love your mom? Can you clap for me? Yes, thank you so much. I love your mom too. All right, Wamel, please take care of yourself, okay? Please take care of yourself. I love you. I know I don't know you, but I do love you. And I wish you the best. And I don't want you to run away ever again. Seriously. And please take my advice. I don't know what you're into. Batman, Spider-Man. I don't know what you're into, but whatever you're into, let's say you're into Spider-Man. You can print out a happy Spider-Man, an evil Spider-Man, an angry Spider-Man, and show her, listen, I'm upset with you. You don't have to explain it, but we got to start somewhere, okay? We got to start somewhere, okay?
Mm. So
So
you
thank
know
you
the
so
dad
much,
thing.
Ramel.
You know the dad thing.
Huh?
The dad thing. The
Can you say
dad.
that again?
The dad thing.
The dad thing? Okay, what about it?
Uh, so I just need to speak to him about his dad.
Uh there's a lot of more work that has to be involved. They just said extra services. All right, but it's something with it's something with misdirected anger, but it's not his fault. The energy that I'm getting from that is, let's say, for example, when a kid asks their mom, "How come dad left us? How come dad never loved us?" But this kid is, too young to fully understand, why and what's going on. So you kind of like make lies or you postpone the conversation. It feels like it's time, and this may worsen his state. This may make it better, but either way, there's a need for him to know the truth, okay? But he is going to
Mm.
need extra help, more services. You are going to need more than a village, it feels like, for him. Spirit is saying continued difficulty. So I don't think his behavior will change in the next month. Continued difficulty. He needs therapy. He needs group therapy. He needs to do something with his hands. So maybe buy kits of sand, or if he feels angry, have him go outside and rip grass out of the soil and kick at trees and scream. He has a lot of steam he has to release. Something with behavior will change in 5 years. That is a long time, but that is enough time to actually change. People don't change overnight. You don't lose weight overnight. Things take time. This will be difficult for you and for him. It's him, but it's not him. He needs help expressing him, like he it how can I make this make sense? It's kind of like he feels like it was what they're allowing me to feel, like he feels confined, like he feels like he's squeezed in a jar and people are telling him to breathe in and breathe out, but it's but so much air. So it's not his fault, but it's like, so irregular nervous system, it's not his fault, but it's a need to help repair. Like, you know how some people, they're, they could be 500 pounds, and a lot of, when people say this person carries fat girl energy, like mean fat girl, and sometimes when a person loses weight, they can still carry that fat girl mean energy. It's like that. It's like you can lose the weight, but it's a mental thing. So it's a lot of unwinding to wind, okay?
Mm.
Ramel, I believe in you. You're gonna come out of this great, okay? Please try to be receptive to help, even if you're not in the mood. If you don't want to talk to anybody, you don't have to talk to anybody. But can you please use the example that I gave you and show them, listen, I'm upset with you. Leave me alone. You don't have to explain why you're upset, but let them know. Back off. Seriously, please. Um, so Spirit keeps saying extra services, extra services, extra services. Okay. That keeps coming up for him.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, 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 yes. And I feel like certain things will always be a part of him. Like, let's say he's sarcastic. I don't think that's ever going to change. And it's nothing wrong with that. I feel like if
Mm.
you're looking for a 360 change, it's not going to happen. There are just certain things that are embedded in him, and that's perfectly fine. But the misdirected anger and the running away, I do see it changing, but it's going to take some time. It's going to take
Mm.
some time. All right. You need extra services. It's something with, maybe you're doing some. All right, so they're giving me this quote by Albert Einstein, where I think he says, doing something the same way expecting a different outcome is insanity. It feels like you're doing something the same. It's like the vision that they're giving me right now for you is, you're trying to fit a a square into, you're trying to fit a triangle into a square, and it's like the triangle is a huge triangle, and the square is tiny. It's never going to fit. So it's a need for you to move around that, move from that and move around that. So whatever you're doing now, it's not really helping. There's a need for you to take a different approach. And he is not gonna like this approach. He's not, but he needs it. He needs it. He needs it. He needs it.
Mm. Okay.
I'm sorry. I wish there was it was a fairy tale ending. I wish it was a positive message, but this is what he needs to hear. This is what he needs to hear and what you need to hear. Once again, please don't quote me on 5 years. Spirit has never told me 5 years before, but this just lets me know. So now they're saying longevity. So this just lets me know this is going to take a long time, but he will eventually come out of a lot of energies that he's in. It feels like,
Okay.
but it's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some time. And spirit just said, stop feeling like you have to fix a problem right then and there. So the vision that they're giving me for you is, let's say you're cooking, and then you just gave birth, so your newborn is crying, and then he purposely drops a glass of milk on the floor. It's like, you stop cooking, now your food is burning, your infant is crying, and you're focusing on the spoiled milk, like spoiled milk, the spilled milk on the floor. And it's like all of your, not frustration, but energy is focused on what he's doing. It's a need for you to be like, you know what? Let me turn this oven off. Let me turn the stove off. Let me walk upstairs to my infant. Let me take care of my newborn baby. And then let me help him. So stop feeling like you got to fix things right then and there, because it stresses you out. They're showing me it stresses you out. Once again, you cannot lose weight overnight. Nobody can lose weight overnight, or lose like more than 3 pounds, 5 pounds overnight. It's impossible. If you do it the natural way, it's impossible. So understand, things take time. You are going to need more than a village. Professional services will be involved in order to help your son. All
Mm.
right. You may not like their approach, but it's the need for you to like back off because they're showing me a vision of him in the military and a sergeant is screaming in his face. It's just what they do. But you as a mom, you're not gonna like that. You're not gonna like that, but you need to let this happen. He's not gonna like it, and you're not gonna like their approach, but it needs to happen in order for this behavior to change. All right, and
What
that's
do you
what I
mean?
have, mom.
What do you mean in the
Mama.
military? He was in the military.
Oh, you were in the military?
No, no, no. What do you mean by that? I don't
Oh
know.
no, I'm giving an example.
Oh, right, yeah.
I'm giving an example. Like you know how sergeants will scream and
Yeah,
their face. So it's something with whenever you hire people like professional services, you may not like their approach, but it's needed. It's
yeah.
needed.
All right. And what about his epilepsy? Is that due to stress, or you can't comment with that?
Say that again.
His epilepsy, is that to do with stress? Or you can't comment?
Epilepsy. I don't think I mentioned that.
No, he's got epilepsy.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if that's due to stress. Maybe ask a doctor that.
Yeah, they
I think
don't
that's
know.
just like a medical condition that some people have.
Yeah.
No.
All right.
All right, Miss Cindy. All right, Ramel. That's what I have.
Thank you so much. Thank you
Huh?
so much. Thank you so much.
Of course, of course. Ramel, I love
Yeah.
you. Please be safe. Please be safe. People are scary out here, seriously. All right. Stop running away, Ramel. We love you too much for you to be doing that. Like, come on. All right, Miss Cindy. All right, Ramel. You guys take care. Thank you so, so
Okay.
much. And y'all have
Thank
a
you.
great day.
Bye.
But Ramel, before we go, can I get a bye? Can I get a bye? Thank you. Bye, Ramel. All right, guys. Take care.
Bye.